The last time humans and gorillas had a common family member was about 10 million years ago. Scientists found out that around 15% of gorilla genes are more similar to human genes than those of our closest relatives, the chimps. But all in all, our genes are pretty alike. Humans and chimps share more than 98% of genes, and with gorillas, it's over 96%. So we're all kind of like distant genetic cousins. Note that not all apes are gorillas. The terminology gets mixed up in daily language. It'll sound like a riddle, but here it goes. Nearly all monkeys have tails. Apes don't have tails. Since gorillas don't have tails, they are also classified as apes. Other apes include orangutans, chimpanzees, billy apes, and bonobos. Details are coming. Apes are a type of primate that includes animals like chimpanzees, gorillas, and orangutans. Monkeys are another type of primate, but they have tails. They come in various sizes and species, like macaques and capuchins. Primate is like an umbrella category that includes both apes and monkeys, along with lemurs, tarsiers, and a few other animals. Primates are known for their grasping hands, forward-facing eyes, and complex social behaviors. Where do the gorillas go again? They are the largest of the great apes and are known for their strength and living in the forests of Africa. King Kong and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes movies have some truth about how strong these animals can be. A fully grown male gorilla, often called a silverback, outmuscles 20 grown humans combined. To put this in perspective, a silverback gorilla can effortlessly lift 4,000 pounds on a bench press, whereas even the strongest human weightlifters can only manage about 885 pounds. These animals are typically 4 to 9 times stronger than humans on average. This remarkable strength isn't just for show. It plays a pivotal role in their social dynamics. Silverbacks earn their title as leaders and protectors of gorilla groups, which can range from 5 to 30 gorillas. They have robust conical-shaped heads that house prominent crests. These features aid in supporting their jaw muscles. Can a human take on a gorilla in combat? Humans would stand no chance in a direct confrontation. Gorillas are the world's largest primates and some of the most powerful creatures on Earth. In fact, if you ever engaged in hand-to-hand combat with a silverback gorilla, your survival would depend solely on the gorilla's goodwill. Even their natural disputes among themselves, such as battles between silverbacks or with other gorillas, show the formidable power of these creatures. If you were to strike a fully grown silverback gorilla with all you got, you would likely end up fracturing your own arm in the process. Gorillas are equipped with thicker skin and skulls compared to humans, making it exceptionally challenging for us to inflict harm on these remarkable primates. For instance, mountain gorillas boast a dense coat designed to fend off harsh climates, but it also serves as protection against superficial injuries from hits or bites. Now let's talk about the force behind a gorilla's punch. It's so immense that it could shatter a human skull with a single hit. It has between 1,300 to 2,700 pounds of force. This is roughly equivalent to the weight of a small car resting on your head. Yeesh. To put this in context, gorillas, which average around 400 pounds in weight, possess muscle mass density approximately 4 times greater than that of the most muscular humans. If you were to extract a volume of muscle fiber from both a human and a gorilla, the gorilla's muscle fibers would outweigh the human's 4-fold. Additionally, gorillas have bones that are on average 3 times thicker, heavier, and more calcified compared to humans. Now let's briefly explore the hypothetical scenario of a gorilla facing off against not a human, but a lion. While both gorillas and lions inhabit East Africa, they occupy vastly different terrains. Gorillas thrive in thick forests at altitudes ranging from 5,400 to 12,400 feet, while African lions primarily inhabit grasslands, specifically the savanna. Anyway, lions have evolved to hunt and defend their territories, sporting impressive manes. They probably aimed to attract females and intimidate other males. On the other hand, gorillas possess large and elongated canines, primarily intended for display and intimidation rather than hunting. Gorillas have one of the strongest bite forces in the animal kingdom, approximately 1,300 pounds per square inch, twice that of a lion. But it remains uncertain if this advantage would offset the lion's predatory arsenal of teeth and claws designed for hunting. We can't know for sure which one would win in the fight. Oh, and do you know that gorillas are aspiring musicians in their own right? They may not be composing symphonies or playing the piano, but they do have a knack for creating their own unique beats in the wild. They have a habit of using their chests as drums. This rhythmic chest beating isn't a sign of aggression or anger as you might initially assume. Instead, it's a form of communication and self-expression that reveals fascinating insights into gorilla social dynamics. Within their family groups, they establish complex hierarchies and maintain bonds. Chest beating is a way for gorilla individuals to assert their presence and dominance within the group. The intensity and duration of the beats can vary, and the louder and more pronounced the drumming, the more it signals the gorilla's confidence and authority. This behavior is even more endearing because young gorillas often try to mimic the chest beating of the grown-ups. Yeah, it sounds very much like how we learn to speak. So, this drumming behavior is both a learning experience and a way for the young ones to integrate into the group's social fabric. This might also mean Tarzan calls for Jane. Scientists have cracked another code of gorilla drumming. It turns out that the beat of these drumming gorillas changes with their size. Larger males are like the bass players of the jungle. They hit those lower audio frequencies. Why? Well, it might be because they've got some extra large air sacs near their vocal cords. This discovery hints that lady gorillas might be listening in on these drumming concerts to pick their perfect mates. Gorillas have been making tools from sticks and leaves to help with tasks like gathering food and testing the depth of water. This is a problem-solving ability, and who knows, maybe one day they'll start making some instruments to complement their chest drums for the sake of music. Gorillas have a fascinating repertoire of behaviors besides the chest beating. For example, they step aside when a dominant individual approaches, showing deference in the simplest way. Just as human emotions are revealed through expressions, gorillas too use their faces for communication. The play face is a classic example. The gorillas open their mouths and hang their lower lip. Here, we don't see their teeth. Younger members of this species are the ones most keen on making this face. Think of it as gorilla laughter. Gorillas occasionally flash their teeth in other ways too. One example of this is the bared teeth look. This time, they don't laugh, they smile. If you see a gorilla with an open mouth showing both rows of teeth, know that it's smiling to you. In the ape world, it's a sign of submission. Additionally, male gorillas may reveal their teeth through yawns. It's a warning sign during moments of distress. Now, you can actually see that these animals are quite peaceful creatures. People observe them in their natural habitat during safaris or gorilla tours. It's a safe experience. People are provided with gorilla trekking guidelines. These primates are typically social creatures that live in close-knit family groups. Among gorilla species, the mountain gorilla, which hangs out in the forest of East Africa, is generally considered the least dangerous to humans. Due to tourism and research, these gorillas have been habituated to human presence to some extent. Welcome, human observers!
That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.